Hi, I'm Marshall. I'm the owner of Going Gear, and I'm here in our store in Smyrna, Georgia. This is the quick and dirty review of the Olight X7R.
All right, here we are with the Olight X7R out of the packaging. One of my favorite lights of all time. It's a very cool light. You guys have also been asking about it a lot. Lots of questions, lots of requests for more information, so I'm happy to finally be able to show it. 12,000 lumens on max output, some very cool features, nice switch on there, hidden lanyard attachment, which is very neat, Type-C charging on there, and it comes with batteries. It also has a proximity sensor in there as a safety feature, but let's go over all of that a little bit more in depth. And if you want to see everything super in depth, check out the extended version of this video where I go over everything in way more detail. So let's talk about the other stuff that you get with it. Got a nice nylon holster, user manual, lanyard, which the way to attach it is with that hidden lanyard thing. So you pop that up if you want to use it, and you can thread the lanyard through there. And if you don't want to use it, just pop it back down. It also has built-in charging, so it comes with not only the cable, but also a power adapter, so you don't have to find a spare port to plug it into on your computer or anything like that, but it just plugs in either way, and it's very fast, so it's Type-C. This thing is rated for 4 amps, so you can fully charge the light in about 3 or 4 hours, which is a lot faster than other lights this size with 4 high-capacity 18650 batteries. So, 3 Cree XHP70 LEDs down in there. Hits the 12,000 lumens thanks to that and the circuitry and the batteries that are down in there. After a few minutes, just because of heat and you don't want the light to get too hot, you don't want you to get too hot, it's going to drop to about 3,000 lumens. And it also has a turbo mode where it's going to do the same thing. It'll go from 7,000 to 3,000 after 12 minutes. And then the high is the 3,000, medium 1,000, low 500 lumens. And night light is 10 lumens, but it'll run for 30 days. Beam distance on this is 380 meters. This is going to be a whole lot of light for a relatively short distance considering the amount of output, but it's going to be an incredible amount of light for short to medium kind of range kind of stuff. So imagine just being able to light up an entire football field very, very well. Let's talk about the interface on it. So the interface, tap that side switch, it will turn the light on, press and hold, it'll cycle through your low, your medium, and your high. Double click from on or off for turbo. One more time for the max output Turbo S of 12,000 lumens. You also have strobe, so triple click for strobe. You can do that from on or off, and then to lock out, press and hold. It'll go past the night light, and then it'll be locked out, where when you hit the switch, it will just flash. And then to get out of that, just press and hold again. And that will also turn off the LED indicator that is underneath the switch that helps give you an idea of the battery life. And that will also turn off when it is not in use. So when you have the light sitting still for a while, the LED indicator underneath the switch will turn off so it doesn't drain your battery. Not that it pulls a lot of power anyway, but it's nice that it is going to turn that off when the light is not in use, and then when you kind of shake it, it'll turn that back on. So the proximity sensor I mentioned earlier is only going to kick in on your higher outputs. So if you have it on one of the higher outputs, you get something real close to it, like you have it in a holster or in your pack or sitting on a table, or you have your hand right in front of it. You can see after a few seconds, it's going to be like, oh, hey, man, that thing's way too close. And it's going to drop the output to something where there's hardly any heat coming off of this. Pull your hand away, pull whatever object away, it'll immediately go back on to whatever output you had it in before, and then put something back in front of it, and it will drop again. Very cool feature, not something that is going to get in the way. It's something that is super useful. We've had people over the years say they've had lights accidentally turn on in their holsters or in their packs, melted holes in things. Haven't really heard about any fires, but that's definitely a possibility. So it's a very cool safety feature. And honestly, when you have something 12 inches away, you're not going to use the 12,000 lumens. That's way too much light for close things. So very cool feature that they have in there, in addition to the thermal management that they have inside the light to help protect the inside of the light from overheating. Okay, so that's all the features and everything of the Olight X7R. Let's go ahead and take it outside. We'll show you how it does outside. All right, we're outside with the Olight X7R. Let's go ahead and turn it on. We'll show you what it can do. Just a ton of light coming out of this relatively compact flashlight. 30 feet away on that bush. Dockhouse down there on the lake is about 100 feet away. And that's just the high. There's your turbo. There's your Turbo S. Ton of lumens coming out of this thing. Nice, really large, really bright hotspot. Great transition to the still very bright spill. I'll point it down just so you can see even the spill by itself gets out there about 100 feet, and I have the flashlight pointed down that way. So you can see how much of an area you're lighting up at once. Even pointing it off a camera, pointing it at that tree over there, you can see what's directly in front of me is still lit up very well. So awesome beam pattern on this. It just throws a nice wall of light while still giving you some pretty decent distance. Let's zoom in down there just so you can see how well that dockhouse is lit up. And as with all of my quick and dirty reviews, if you want to see all this more in depth, see us go out to a longer distance, check out the extended version of this video. Let me show you the lower outputs. There's your Firefly or Moonlight or whatever they call it. Awesome battery life on that. Great for up close kind of stuff. And then when you need them, you've got the higher outputs. There's your low. There's your medium. There's your high. And then when you need them, turbo, turbo S. So there you go. That is the Olight X7R. If you like it, you can buy it from me at goinggear.com. As always, get going and start something. Thanks for watching.